What if I told you that I can get a fantastic Valentine's card any year I choose? In fact, I can guarantee it. So, this Valentine's Day, while you are anxiously awaiting the arrival of the mailman, I'll be reading a beautiful card telling me how wonderful I am. What do you think about that? If you think I'm being conceited and arrogant, you are wrong. You see, there's a secret to getting the best Valentine's card ever, and here it is. Simply write the card and send it to yourself. If you are thinking that's cheating, you are wrong again, because I'm using the opportunity to build up my brain. Let me explain. I'll be using the content I write in the card to build my self-esteem and implant positive affirmations in my subconscious mind. Both stimulate parts of my brain and create, directly or indirectly, new neurons and strengthen connections, which in turn can lead to improved brain function. I'll explain more of what's happening in the brain in a moment, but, in the meantime, let's think about some possible content for the card. By the way, the fact that you are writing the content, rather than a mystery admirer, does not devalue it. In fact, if it were an audio card about yourself, recording it in your own voice would actually make it more powerful. Often, when we are caught up in the stress and competitiveness of modern life, we tend to focus on our shortcomings. Negative thoughts such as, "I'm the wrong shape, wrong size, cannot stop doing this, cannot do that," and so on. Such negative thoughts can overwhelm the positive things about us. We forget we might have great qualities, for example, of honesty, reliability, awareness, understanding, and being capable of giving and receiving love. Valentine's Day provides the perfect opportunity to recall just what fantastic qualities you possess. So take the time to look at yourself, and work out what makes you special. Write down all the qualities you feel you possess, on your Valentine's card. But do not post it just yet, because there is more to come. First, I want to look at what else might be in your Valentine's card. When you were reviewing all your attributes, there were probably some areas that you felt you could not truly claim. Let me give you a personal example. I am not an outgoing person. In fact, I don't much enjoy crowds. So I could not truly claim, I am a people person, as one of my qualities. However, if I had a mind to, I could write that on the list of qualities that I want to acquire. So what's on your list of qualities you want to have, but presently, do not? Write them down so you can use them in affirmations. And, before you ask, affirmations are not just New Age hocus-pocus. Affirmations are thoughts, and thoughts are real electrical impulses, and as such, can bring about changes in the brain. Your card is going to serve two purposes. First, it's going to help you recall, and then reinforce, all the wonderful qualities you have, and build your self-esteem. Secondly, it's going to aid you acquire attributes you want to have, but do not at present. In this regard, be realistic in the sense that you start out small, and become more ambitious as you see results. In any event, do not aim for goals that are clearly unachievable. Okay, it's time to post your card. Make sure you post it so that it has a good chance of arriving as close to Valentine's Day as possible. Your card has arrived. How are you going to use it? To get best results from your card, you need to read it out aloud to yourself. I do not mean shout, just use your normal speaking voice. Hearing it in your own voice is very powerful. In order to cement the qualities you already have in your subconscious mind and want to retain, you need to be repetitive. So, you should read your card at least once a day, for a minimum of 1 month. However, when it comes to getting your desired list of qualities into your conscious and subconscious mind, something in addition to repetition is needed. That extra something is action. Here's how I express the strategy as equations. Equation 1, spoken word plus repetition plus action equal results. Equation 2, results plus repetition equal brain change. Why is action important? Well, I believe you need to actually experience results in order to get your affirmations cemented in the subconscious mind. Once you experience results, you get powerful reinforcement of that particular belief, so that you start to reprogram your subconscious mind and delete negative thoughts that relate to that belief. Not following affirmations through repeatedly with actions, and not actively seeking results in a variety of relevant situations is, in my view, one of the main reasons so many people find affirmations do not work for them and simply give up. If you recall, I said that I'm not an outgoing type of person. So, what action might I take in order to acquire a new outgoing me? Perhaps I might join a meetup group with similar interests to mine. I would then try to find all the positives I could, in an effort to build up a feel-good feeling about group situations. Next, I could join a group that did not have similar interests, and look for positives there. Can you see what I am trying to do? I'm aiming to repeat the results in a variety of situations, so that each result builds on the previous one. That way, the belief gathers momentum. After a while, I might be starting to think that this group stuff is okay, and I would keep going building on those experiences, until it was enjoyable. At that point my conscious mind would more readily accept positive input related to that goal, rather than rejecting it and calling up negative thoughts and responses, as it might have done in the past. While you can perhaps see the need for repetition of action to achieve results, there is a limit beyond which you are, so to speak, whistling in the wind. For example, if my experiences in the group situations above had been truly and repeatedly negative, I need to recognize that, despite my best efforts, whatever I was trying to achieve is not going to happen. To do otherwise would be to endanger both my physical and mental health. I want to talk briefly about the RAS, the reticular activating system. The RAS is a complex system of neurons that is connected to the spinal cord and runs all the way to the midbrain. As the name implies, the system is primarily involved in activating something, and that something is the brain cortex, which is the brain's center for thinking and perceiving. Can you now appreciate how our strategy can directly affect changes in your brain? Basically what the RAS does is to filter incoming information, both external input from your sensory system, and internal input as thoughts, and bring to your attention only that which is considered important to you. It's a sort of selection process. A simple example that many of us may have experienced relates to buying a car. Often, once you made up your mind to buy a certain make and model of car, you start to see them everywhere, yet previously, you were barely aware of their existence. Put simply, what's happening is that the acquisition of that type of car has become important to you, and information relating to it is being allowed in, and brought to your attention, whereas previously it was dismissed as unimportant. Therein lies a potential problem. The problem is that the filter system can, if certain beliefs are still strongly held, allow through information related to the very beliefs we are trying to alter. This, in turn, can lead to negative responses based on those goals. So, in effect, they are reinforced. What we need to do is reprogram the subconscious mind to accommodate our new system of beliefs, and delete those we no longer want to retain. This can best be achieved by repetition of the new belief, which will aid the entry of related information into the conscious mind, and repeated action and results, which help establish the goals in the subconscious mind. This is what the strategy is designed to achieve. The purpose of this video is to alert you to the opportunity you have to use your feel-good Valentine's card to build your self-esteem, and get rid of some of your negative beliefs, and replace them with positive ones. Reprogramming your mind like that will help you build your brain, and improve its performance. It's not difficult to do. It is repeated positive results gained by persistent action, that finally gets through to your subconscious mind. So, there it is. Why not go ahead and start your feel-good card right now, and make this Valentine's Day one you will especially remember.